UFC 314, Volkanovski versus Lopes. These are going to be my full card predictions and breakdown. And I can't wait for this card. Finally, we got a good card after that atrocious card last week. With that being said, let's get straight to the first fight of the night. We got Nora Cornolle versus Haley Cowan. Nora Cornolle likes using her clinch. She likes putting the pressure on the front foot, keeping her opponents on the back foot. Cornolle, she's got decent striking, nothing too impressive in my opinion. I think she leaves herself a little bit open. She has slightly chicken wings her elbows, and I think that leaves her open for straight shots. Whereas Haley Cowan, she also likes using the clinch. She likes pushing her opponents back. So we got a decent style matchup here. With that being said, I'm going Haley Cowan. I think she gets the job done over Cornolle in this one. I think she's going to win by decision. I think she's going to be able to touch her up on the feet. I think Cornolle is going to leave herself open, and Haley Cowan's just going to pepper her with good straight shots. Give me Cowan by unanimous decision. Let's look at the fight odds. We got Nora Cornolle is sitting at the minus 170 favorite. Cowan's a plus 145 underdog. Give me Cowan all day. I'm going Cowan by decision. Next fight of the night. We got Gore versus Marco Tulio. Straight off the bat, I'm going Marco Tulio. Gore, he's got decent stand-up. Nothing that impressive. He got dropped by Brundage. And I think Marco Tulio is going to obliterate him in this fight. Marco Tulio, he's got very big power, knockout power in every shot that he throws. And I think he comes out and blitzes Gore and puts him out quick. Gore has no chance in this one. Give me Marco Tulio by the knockout. These fight odds, Gore is the plus 270 underdog, whereas Marco Tulio, he's the minus 320 favorite. He's getting the win for sure. Next fight of the night, we got Samudurgi versus M.Raposo. Samudurgi, very much a striker, likes his keeping it on the feet, using his strikes, keeping his opponents at the end of his punches, whereas M.Raposo is a good grappler, but in his last fight against Diego Lima, for some reason he forgot. Maybe he forgot he was a grappler. I don't know what the hell happened. But in this fight, I think M.Raposo is going to be using his grappling. He's going to be pressure wrestling Samudurgi. He's going to be chain wrestling, trying to keep this fight on the ground as much as he can, because he knows that Samudurgi is very dangerous on the feet. I'm going M.Raposo to win the decision in this one. I think Samudurgi is not going to be able to deal with the takedowns of M.Raposo. And Samudurgi, he lost to Tim Elliott. He got arm triangled. I'm not saying M.Raposo is going to do all that, but I do think M.Raposo is going to control Samudurgi and get the win by decision. Let's check the fight odds. We got Samudurgi. He's sitting at a plus 180 or sitting at a minus 187 favorite. And then M.Raposo's the underdog, sitting at a plus 162. And I do think he gets the win in this one. Next fight of the night, we had Cedricus Dumas versus Michael Oleksiejczuk. And I'm going Michael Oleksiejczuk. He's going to come out there throwing his bombs. I think he lands that left overhand right. He's got a mean left. And I think he cracks Dumas. But to Dumas' credit, he does stay very calm. He likes keeping it technical, throwing his straight punches, and really thinking about what he's going to throw. So he doesn't get out of position too much. But I don't think he's going to be able to deal with Michael's pressure. And I think Michael's just going to come out throwing bombs. Give me Michael to get the knockout. Let's check the fight odds. We got Michael sitting at a minus 200, and Cedric is sitting at a plus 170. Give me Michael in this fight. I know he's on a 3-fight losing streak, but I think he gets it done over Dumas. Jumping straight to the next fight of the night, we got Darren Elkins versus Julian Erosa. Man, this is a weird fight. We got two fucking journeymen. Both of these guys are much journeymen. We got Darren Elkins. He's tough as nails. He's got a chin made of stone. This guy just eats your punches, keeps coming at you. It don't matter if he's covered in blood. He'll eat your shots. Then you got Julian Erosa, decent grappler. He's got a decent stand-up. He likes using his length, trying to throw his punches from range. Whereas Darren Elkins, he's also got good grappling. And I don't see Julian Erosa being able to submit him, but I'm going Julian Erosa to win this fight by decision. I don't think he's going to be able to find Elkins' neck. He's not going to be able to tap him out. Elkins was put in how many guillotines against Pinedo? A ton. Every one he got out of. But Julian Erosa, I think he gets it done by decision. With that being said, Elkins, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins a decision. I wouldn't be surprised if Elkins comes out there and puts it on Julian Erosa. This fight, I would stay away from betting this one because this fight could honestly go either way. I am leading Julian Erosa, though. Give me Julian Erosa by decision. Let's check the odds. We got Erosa sitting at a minus 375, and Elkins is a plus 310. Next fight of the night, we got J.Miller versus Chase Hooper. What an interesting fight. We got J.Miller, who was in the UFC making his debut when Chase Hooper was only 8 years old. He's had 45 fights in the UFC. He's got decent stand-up. He's a good grappler, likes to use in his wrestling, whereas Chase Hooper has got very good jiu-jitsu, likes his submissions. His striking has been developing. He's still young, so there's going to be a lot of room for improvement in his striking. But how much better could his striking be from 3 months ago? He fought Clay Guida, beat up Clay Guida, tapped him out. But with that being said, I'm going fucking J.Miller. Give me J.Miller to get the win. I think J.Miller's going to get the win by decision. I don't see Hooper being able to tap out Miller. Miller's only been submitted 3 times in the UFC, or in his whole career. J.Miller's only been submitted 3 times. Hooper, his best thing is his submissions. I don't think J.Miller's going to be getting tapped out by Chase Hooper in this one, and I don't think Chase Hooper's stand-up is that great. I think Miller's going to be able to sit in there, and I think he's going to get the better of Hooper. And I am going J.Miller by decision. Give me the fucking underdog by decision. The OG veteran, J.Miller, all day. He's sitting at a plus 550 underdog, whereas Hooper's the minus 750. I honestly don't know why this line's that odd, or I don't know why these lines are that wide. Chase Hooper doesn't impress me a ton. He is still young, so he can get a lot better. But J.Miller, I think he's going to be able to deal with Chase Hooper. I'm going J.Miller by decision. Next fight of the night, we got Yang Xiaonan versus Virna Jandiroba. Virna Jandiroba, very mid-striker. She's decent, we could call her, but very much a grappler. She likes using her grappling, getting the fights to the ground, and finding a submission. Whereas Yang Xiaonan, she's got heavy hands. She's fast. She's very fast. She's got very good kicks, good punches, and I think Yang Xiaonan is going to flatline Virna Jandiroba in this one. Give me Yang Xiaonan by knockout. Let's see, grappling. Look at the takedown defense. Yang Xiaonan has good takedown defense. Jandiroba's only hope is if she can get this fight to the ground. But I don't think she's going to do that. I think Jandiroba is going to leave herself open, coming in trying to shoot a takedown or get the fight against the cage. And Xiaonan's going to fucking come, hit her with the fucking hardest right hand you've ever seen, and flatline her. Jandiroba's going out. Give me Xiaonan by knockout. Let's check the odds. We got Yan sitting at a plus 128. And then we got Jandiroba sitting at a minus 148. Jan's getting the win in this one. Next fight of the night, we got Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Dan Ige, he's got one-punch knockout power. He likes to keep the pressure. Ige just needs to find Woodson's chin one time. I will tell you, if Dan Ige lands on Sean Woodson's long-ass neck, he's not standing. Sean Woodson will go out if Dan Ige connects with that chin. With that being said, Sean Woodson has very good boxing. He likes keeping the fights at range and picking his opponents apart. He likes keeping it at the distance, and he's fucking huge. He's 6'2". He's got a 78-inch reach, whereas Ige's got a 71-inch reach. He's 5'7". Let's be real. Is Dan Ige going to find that chin? No. No, he's not. Sean Woodson is going to dominate Ige in this one. I'm going Woodson all day. You never know. Ige could find that shot, but no, he's not. Woodson's going to just pick him apart and beat the hell out of him. Ige is sitting at a plus 145 underdog. Sean Woodson, he's sitting at a minus 170 favorite. That's a pretty reasonable line, but I'm going Sean Woodson all day. Give me Sean Woodson to get the win by decision. Next fight of the night, we got Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. Krylov, he's not very active. He hasn't fought in 2 years. Dominic Reyes finally starting to get wins again after his career was going downhill, but he's been looking all right. He got a win over Anthony Smith in his last fight. And I think he's going to be able to get the win here. I'm going Dominic Reyes to get the knockout over Krylov. I think Krylov is nothing impressive to me. He's too inactive, and I think Reyes is going to fucking flatline him. Give me Reyes by knockout. He's getting the win here. Fight odds for this one. We got Reyes is sitting at a plus 175 underdog, and Krylov's a minus 205 favorite. But I really do think Dominic Reyes gets the win here. Obviously, Krylov, he likes trying to get the fight to the ground. But he gets wild at times. He leaves himself open, and I think Dominic Reyes is going to get the better of him when he does that. Give me Dominic Reyes to catch Krylov when he makes a mistake. Dominic Reyes by knockout. Next fight of the night, we got Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. And they don't have Pitbull's picture uploaded yet. But Patricio Pitbull, he's coming from Bellator. He's a legend in the Bellator. Let me pull this up on Topology real quick. So, we got Patricio Pitbull and Yair Rodriguez. Yair Rodriguez likes keeping the fights at range. He's got quick hits, good striking. Patricio Pitbull, he's much smaller than Yair Rodriguez. He's sitting at 5'6", whereas you got Yair Rodriguez is 5'11". I think Yair Rodriguez is going to get the better of Patricio Pitbull. I think he's going to touch up Patricio Pitbull on the feet. And I don't think Pitbull's going to be able to deal with that. I think Rodriguez is too slick of a striker. Pitbull, he's got decent power. He's going to be trying to get the takedowns and use his takedowns to win the fight. But I don't see him winning. I see Yair Rodriguez winning the fight by decision. He's just going to be touching up Patricio Pitbull. Give me Yair Rodriguez by decision. Let's check the fight odds for this fight. We got Yair Rodriguez is sitting at a minus 190 favorite, whereas Patricio Pitbull is sitting at a plus 165. Yair, he should be the favorite. He gets the win over Pitbull in this one. Give me Yair all day. Next fight, we got Bryce Mitchell versus Gene Silva. What a fight we got here. We got Gene Silva coming from the Fighting Nerds. A lot of hypes around that team. And then we got Bryce Mitchell. He's coming off the win against Kron Gracie. And then right before that, he got absolutely flatlined by Josh Emmett. Brutal KO. If you didn't watch that, honestly, I don't know how you haven't. Bryce Mitchell was having seizures after that one. He couldn't see straight for the next week. Then we got Bryce Mitchell. He's going to be trying to get the fight to the ground. Gene Silva, very good striker, very elusive. He's going to be too fast for Bryce Mitchell. He throws quick combos, and I can't see Bryce Mitchell being able to stand with that. I'm going Silva to get the finish in this one. Bryce Mitchell is only relying on his takedowns, and Gene Silva has very solid takedown defense, and I don't see Bryce Mitchell winning the fight. Gene Silva is going to come out there and absolutely fuck up Bryce Mitchell. He's going to be cracking him left and right. He's going to be throwing explosive combos on him. Give me Gene Silva to get the finish in this one. Now, we're on the co-main event. We got Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. This fight, we got Michael Chandler. He likes getting wild. He likes making the fight a brawl. He's hoping that you get wild and leave yourself open. He does have big power. He's got solid wrestling. With that being said, Paddy Pimblett, he's got very good jiu-jitsu. His striking's been getting better. He's light on his feet. And I don't think he's going to make a mistake and make the fight a brawl. I think Paddy Pimblett is going to fight very smart in this one. I think he's going to wait for Chandler to make a mistake, and I think Chandler will make a mistake, and I think Paddy Pimblett wins the fight. I'm going Paddy Pimblett, the fucking Scouser. I'm going Paddy Pimblett to win the fight. Paddy Pimblett all day. He gets the fucking finish by sub. He's going to put a masterclass on Michael Chandler. Paddy Pimblett is smashing Michael Chandler. I just can't wait for the fucking cope afterwards. You're going to have Chandler making some type of bullshit excuse, saying, oh, I lost because of this. Oh, I lost because of that. We'll see it. Paddy Pimblett, the fucking Scouser, getting the win. Next, we'll look at the odds. We got Paddy Pimblett sitting at a minus 172. Chandler is the underdog, sitting at a plus 147. All day, Paddy Pimblett getting the win. I'm the fucking king. Paddy Pimblett all day. Next fight of the night, we got the main event. We got Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. Diego Lopes, obviously, very hyped up. He's on the rise right now. Whereas Volkanovski, everyone's doubting him. They're saying he's done because he lost to the two greatest fighters in the world. The two best fighters right now. We're counting them out already. Diego Lopes, he likes his striking. He's got very explosive combos. And I really like his style. He's got good ground game, good jiu-jitsu. Alexander Volkanovski, he likes putting the pressure on his opponents, keeping them on the back foot. But let's be real. Diego Lopes, who'd he just beat? Brian Ortega? Is Brian Ortega anywhere near the level of Volkanovski's opponents that he's lost to? What do you think? I don't think so. Volkanovski, I think, gets the win. I'm going Volkanovski to win this fight. I can see him winning by unanimous decision. Volkanovski's getting it in this one. He's getting the win. We got Lopes. Obviously, he's hyped up, but I don't think the man from down under is going to lose this fight. Diego Lopes is going to get fraud checked. Volkanovski's going to come out, put the pressure on him, and pepper up Diego Lopes. I think Diego Lopes is going to fold. I think he's going to start getting tired. Volkanovski's going to keep pressing him, and I think Volkanovski gets the win. Diego Lopes is going to come out very fast in the first round trying to knock him out, and I don't think Volkanovski's going down. Volkanovski ain't going down. The man from down under ain't going down. He's staying up. Give me Alexander Volkanovski by decision. Let's check the odds. We got Volkanovski sitting at a minus 145, and then you got Diego Lopes sitting at a plus 125. Volkanovski ain't done, everybody. Volkanovski's getting the win. He's going to put on a show, and Diego Lopes is going to have to rethink where he's going. Volkanovski is still here. He's still ready to go. I don't think Diego Lopes is on that level yet. But those are my picks. If you like the video, let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hey, maybe if you disagreed with my picks, tell me in the comments. If you agreed, let me know. With that being said, that's the video. Hope you liked it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.